Steel versus stone. Which kind of beverage chiller is better? This comes up because we've started recently in our tastings using ice. We started them on an ice ball. Well, that diluted it too much. So then we bought some whiskey stones, you know, the little granite things. And then somebody said, oh, well, I use the steel ones. They tend to be a little bit colder. And I thought, but don't the steel ones give an off flavor? And somebody said they don't. So we said, well, let's test that. So we're testing it. We're going to use a Mead. If you watched our bottling video, you know that this is the little last bit that was left, and you know that we do more than one video in a day. It's just the way it is. So what we're going to do is I'm going to measure out a certain amount of Mead. We're going to put the ice cubes into each glass, and then I'm going to pour that measured amount in, wait a minute, take its temperature, and then we're going to drink it. So it looks like 2.5 ounces in each is going to be the number, because this holds 5, and there's a little bit left in there, and that's just the way it's going to be. These things are cold, and I don't want to drop them. You know, smashing glass and all that sort of thing. I'm trying to do this relatively quickly, too, so that we don't have that kind of differential happening. Though it's, you know, how much different can it be in just a few seconds? Okay, now comes the fun part. Didn't think of this. I dripped a couple, okay? Yes, we realize this is not the most scientific of experiments. It's really just to see, is there much of a difference? So I'm just going to let them sit for a little bit. 1 minute. Now, I do have a little bit of a prediction here. The steel are larger, which means more surface to mass ratio than the stone. So I'm assuming that they're going to actually impart more coldness quicker. Now, I'm also assuming that the stone will probably stay colder longer because it's more dense. I'm assuming it's more dense. It may not be more dense. We will find out. All right, it's been about a minute. Take its temperature. Just going to the corner on the side. Interesting. It only chilled it to about 67 degrees. 66. It's still going down, actually. That's not very cold. Now, in this one's already at 54 degrees. 51. They're still going down. So that's very interesting to me. Yeah, the stones is at like 66, 67 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll put Celsius in the bottom. Whereas the steel ones, most definitely 51, 50, 49 degrees. The steel ones definitely make it colder. So there's very little comparison there. Now, the next part of this is to see, can we taste the metallic flavor of the steel? So take a drink from that one. And then take a drink from the steel one. I'm not detecting a metallic taste. This is definitely colder, though.
I feel like the only taste difference I'm getting is what occurs when something is colder.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely colder. Most definitely. I mean, that 10 degrees, you can definitely feel it. Yeah, this feels iced. This just feels kind of like, I put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an amazing difference in temperature.
Here, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, let me just measure them real quick, and then we can drink them. See, this is already warming up. It's 71 degrees again. The whiskey stones don't really work all that well. Whereas the steel, 52, 50.9, still going down. 50, 49 degrees, 48 degrees. So while they don't get it as, well, it's still going down, 47 degrees. While they don't get it as cold as ice would, because I'm not pulling out an ice ball. We don't have enough mead left to do that. It's down to 46 degrees. That's impressive. This one's already warming up, whereas the steel is still going down. So I think I was right about the surface to mass ratio. Now, when we did our first tasting with the stones, I used all 8 in one glass because I thought it just didn't seem like enough. And I think that might have been the right way to go. But we still have a little bit of mead left. The testing part is over. Now it's just subjective drinking, you know. I would say that the stones work okay.
I think if you're looking
It's slightly chilled.
for something that's truly chilled, that the steel is the winner hands down.
Yep. Even with adding some more room temperature mead to it, it still chilled it faster than that one is.
And because we know that the simple act of temperature change changes the flavor profile in the beverage, I am getting a different flavor profile, but I'm not getting a distinctive, oh, this tastes metallic, which some people have said occurred for them.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm getting at all. I'm just getting the different notes that are getting turned off and on because of the chilling process.
Now, these are stainless steel. If it's some other metal, then you might get a metallic taste. But stainless steel is supposed to be non-reactive, non-corrosive, that kind of thing. So maybe that's why. Maybe they make them on purpose to not have that. I don't know. But I'm sold on the stainless steel ones. They're prettier too. They look nicer in the glass.
But we will have both sets in the description below linked for you so you can do your own tasting comparison.
Absolutely. And hey, see these people over here? Those are our VIPs. And if you'd like to have your name in lights as a VIP, links in the description below so you can sign up too. And look up there. And if you like this video, there's another one there. You might like that one too.
Thanks for watching.